About a week ago, I posted a video on TikTok asking healthcare workers,
So I want to know, how are you guys doing?
one simple question: how are you, spirit? And the answers were extremely hard to read. And this is not just about burnout, it's a full-blown crisis. The people keeping us alive are barely surviving themselves. Quick disclaimer: I am not a doctor, a nurse, or a therapist. I am just a fed-up advocate who spends way too much time reading about this stuff. And my job is simple here. I want to bring things up. And your job? Think about it, talk about it, and maybe, just maybe, push for change. So let's get back into the video. All right, let's rewind here. Way back before hospitals, before nurses, before medical degrees, healthcare was a family job. When you get sick, your family took care of you. Sometimes a local healer or a midwife helped, but that was it. No hospitals, no ERs, and definitely no insurance. Then came the Civil War, and with it, a lot of wounded soldiers. Women stepped up, took care of the wounded, and boom, nursing became a real thing. And fast forward, hospitals start popping up. More people get medical care, but there was a catch. Nursing was seen as a woman's work. And guess what that means? Overworked, underpaid, and ignored. And this was the start of a pattern. Nurses do the work, hospitals make money, the system keeps running. But at whose expense? Now, same story, different year. Healthcare workers are exhausted, underpaid, and burnt out. And somehow, hospitals are still making billions and billions of dollars. And this is the craziest part. Most hospitals are not broke. The US spent around $4.3 trillion on healthcare in 2021. So where's the money going? And spoiler alert, it does not go to the workers. If you're wondering where the money goes, it does not go to the workers. And we wonder why nurses are quitting in record numbers. And I have to say this, burnout is not a feeling, it's a math problem. Too many patients, not enough support, and zero incentives to stay. And I'm not just talking about today's workforce. The future of healthcare is not looking good either. And here's some crazy numbers to back my claim. By 2036, we're looking at a shortage of over 62,000 psychologists, 69,000 mental health counselors, and 6.5 million allied health professionals. And by 2027, we could lose around 800,000 registered nurses. Let that sink in. You see the problem now? This is not a temporary issue. It's the system eating itself alive. If the system keeps breaking workers, who will be left to fix it? All right, I know I'm sharing way too many numbers right now and way too many scary things, but this is happening. So what can we do? Because clapping for nurses is not enough, and calling them heroes is definitely not enough. We need real change. I have some crazy ideas after getting all of these comments about what we can do. Number one is fair pay. Nurses, therapists, and doctors deserve pay that matches their workload. Number two, free and reduced parking, because charging workers $100 a month to park at work is insane. And number three, mental health support, regular therapy, and stress management resources for healthcare workers. This, I should not even explain this. And number four, safe staffing ratios. No more making one nurse handle twice as many patients as they safely could. I don't need to explain all this. This is simple. And hear me out, these are not radical ideas. These are basic protections for the people that are keeping us alive. Because if they leave, we're all in trouble. So here's my question to you. What happens when the people saving lives can't do it anymore? How do we expect them to keep showing up when the system refuses to take care of them? Let me know in the comments and share this with someone in healthcare. They need to know they are not alone.